be between two seasons in color analysis, maybe you are trying to figure out what your color season is and you can't decide what color palette suits you the most. Now you are left with two choices and you wonder if it is possible that you are both. The simple answer is yes and no. Color seasons are a spectrum. If you imagine color seasons sitting on a wheel, we have four main seasons on which the original basic color analysis system was based: cool winter, cool summer, warm spring, and warm autumn. These seasons represent the extreme intensity of their color features, but in color analysis, same as in nature, there is a transitional period between seasons. For example, at the end of summer, there is a time when it's still warm, but we can feel the change in the air, and every day the weather moves closer and closer to autumn. Also, leaves on trees don't turn from green to orange overnight. We can see it happen gradually, and it's the same in color analysis. We don't use the basic 4-season system anymore, but the more precise 12-season system that recognizes nuanced differences between people's complexion and color features. And therefore, between cool summer and warm autumn, we have the seasons that are a mixture of the two. The soft summer palette contains predominantly cool summery colors with a hint of warmth, and soft autumn is composed mostly of warm autumnal colors with a hint of summer colors. We are able to fit most people into one specific color season, but even though each color season has its own standard color palette, two people representing the same color season don't look the same. They have different eye colors, hair colors, skin color, and therefore their personal color palettes will slightly differ. This is why in color analysis there is a term of a sister season. Since color analysis is a spectrum, one person can be a cool summer but lean towards spring, and their sister color season will be a light summer, which means that their cool summer color palette will be influenced by colors from the light summer palette. Even if it's not their own season, some of the colors will flatter them. Another person who is a cool summer may lean towards autumn. Their sister season would be a soft summer. Something to note, you can only be between two seasons that are neighboring on the color wheel, with exception for warm spring and warm autumn, or cool winter and cool summer, because even though they are on the opposite ends of the color wheel, they share similar features. Other than that, it's impossible to be between two seasons that don't have much in common. For example, a cool winter can't have a warm autumn as their sister season. From the very definition of cool winter, warm autumn colors are the most unflattering for you. What if you had color analysis twice and you got two different results? The vast majority of people have one color season, but there are some people who are exactly between two seasons. This happens very rarely, and it's really difficult to tell what their primary season is. Sometimes this person would have two color analyses done with two different consultants. One would say that they are, for example, a soft summer, and another would identify them as a soft autumn, when in reality they are exactly in between both seasons. In that case, the label doesn't really matter, because a color consultant should use the standard seasonal color palette just as a starting point, and based on that, create your personal palette of your most flattering colors. The problem is when a color consultant doesn't personalize color palettes during color analysis. Because if your natural color features differ even slightly from the model representative of a color season, and I haven't met many model representatives of color seasons, then you will never know your best colors. So if you want to book a professional color analysis and you're willing to pay for it, find the right consultant. So, to sum up everything, color analysis is a spectrum. Most people fit into one of the 12 color seasons, but they lean more or less towards one of the neighboring color seasons, which subtly influences the palette of their best colors. Very rarely, someone may be placed between two color seasons. Their personal color palette would be a mixture of the two color seasons. And now, I will be very straightforward, and I hope that I won't offend anyone. A lot of people claim that they are between two color seasons because they can't fit themselves into one specific season, or they have color features from two different seasons. But I want to emphasize that in reality, this happens very rarely. So when I hear that someone has this kind of doubts, I guess that they haven't had a professional color analysis done and they are trying to do their color analysis by themselves. Color analysis maybe is not rocket science, but still it is a skill that requires theoretical knowledge of color theory, lots and lots of practice, and an eye for color. To identify your color season correctly, you need that knowledge, or blind luck, but then how will you ever be sure that you guessed your color season correctly? Establishing someone's color season is not based on their eyes, hair, and skin color, opposite to what you can find on social media. Professional consultants try different colors on a person and analyze how they interact with the person's natural color features. You may be able to find your most flattering colors by yourself, but the easiest and quickest way to determine your complete color palette is having a professional color analysis done. I can see on online forums and Facebook groups people trying to figure out their color season for months, and a professional color consultant could dispel all your doubts during a 60-90 minute long color consultation. And I used to be one of those people too, when I wasn't yet trained in color analysis, but I was really interested in that subject. And I spent hours every week talking to people on a forum, sending my photos in different colors. And it was fun, but I didn't get my color season after all, although I was close. If you would like to discover your best colors by yourself, I made a video on that subject, but if you are more interested on a professional color analysis and you would like to know what you can expect from it, there is another video. Hopefully it's showing on the screen. If not, I linked both in the description. Choose your method. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.